Hello! In this lesson we will continue to work by PivotTable and start to create reports for further analysis. Let's create report on number of orders, total amount of delivered products, total amount of revenue, total amount of operational expenses, and total amount of net profit by the years. Select cell in your data, go to Insert, PivotTable. On the new worksheet, click OK. Take year of order and drag it to here when cost of product, revenue, operational expenses. For counting the numbers of orders, drag any field because all the columns in our data have the same number of rows. For example, the order ID. Change the sum to count. As you remember, we wanted also to see the net profit by the years. In our data, we don't have the net profit as a field. Of course, we can add a new column in our data and again start to build the pivot table. However, there is another technique for this purpose. We'll create a new field in pivot table. Go to Analyze, Field Items and Sets, Calculated Fields. Now, in this window, we want to calculate the net profit, which is equal to revenue less operational expenses. Let's define the name net profit, which is equal to revenue minus OPEX. Click Add. Now, in this list, you can see also the new indicator, net profit. Let's define also another business indicator, the rate of net fee. As we know, our revenue, it is the fee from the cost of product, but also we have operational expenses regarding to the delivery process. Now we want to calculate the rate of net profit from the cost of product. Let's write net fee, which is equal to net profit divided by cost of product. Again, click Add and click OK. Now we can use two new defined values also. Here we have sum of net profit, and here we have to change sum into the average because we want to have a average net fee, and also the format is percent. Great. Finally, let's drag also the reviews from the clients. Reviews. Drag to here to see the dynamics by the years. But in this case, it makes sense to calculate the average review. Select average, click OK. Now we have the whole picture of dynamics of the key business metrics during the 4 years. In one table we calculated the total amounts of some indicators from our data. Instead of sum, in some cases we use count and average. In addition, we define the new fields ourselves. This will be the top report. Let's write also the title, K business matrix by the years. Let's change also the format. Go to arrangement, center across the section. OK. Great. Let's also change the format of these indicators. Now let's change also the titles in the table with titles. For this purpose, again open this list, value fields, settings, and here we can write the titles. For example, number of orders. Here, total cost of product. Here, total revenue. Total OPEX. Total net profit. Average net fee. And average review. Great. Now we have our main report. Now we will create some additional tables. We can again select pivot table from the data, but also we can just copy this table, paste it here, and in this table make the changes. For example, let's create a table of structure of net profit by the ages of clients. Remove all this and leave only the number of orders and total net profit. And here, instead of year of order, let's drag group of age. Great. Now we have the structure of orders and profit by the ages of our clients. Now we want also to add the shares of these values in the total amounts of 4 years. Again, drag the same fields, number of orders and net profit. Let's open these settings. Here write shares in orders count, and here show value as, select percent of grand total, click OK. Great. Now we have also the shares. The same do for the net profit. Open shares in net profit, show value as percent of grand total. And now we also have the shares. We can see from this table that our main segment is the clients from 26 to 45 years old. Great. Write the title for this table. For example, structure of orders and net profit by the ages of clients. Now we have our second table. Now create a new table for the structure of the net profit and numbers of orders by the products and some product groups. Copy this table below. Change only the group of age and drag product category and subproduct category. Change also the name of the table, structure of orders and net profit by the products. You see how easy to create more and more reports by PivotTable. Now we have 3 tables. As a homework, continue to create 2 more reports for the structure of the net profit and number of orders by the states and branches in one table and by the reviews from clients in another table. Do it yourself. At the end, you should have the picture like this. Great! We will use all these tables further for creating interactive reports. See you on the next lesson. Thank you for watching.